Hey everyone. So up next on the project is to paint a brick fireplace. Okay, I'm gonna flip it around to show you what I'm working with. Okay, so here's what I have. Lots of brick on the side and wood on the front, brick here, and on the bottom. So, I mean on the side here. So I think what I'm gonna start with is taping off the front area. I want to leave my mantle. I wanna leave my mantle for now and see how I like it. I have a wallpaper idea for up there. So I'm gonna tape off and cover up this mantle area for sure. And I'm just gonna start spraying the sides, I think, to begin with. Here's what I'm gonna work with. Home Depot brick paint. I've never used this before, so we'll see what happens. And I just have a spray gun that I got from Walmart. I think it was like $118. And so I'm gonna start by taping all of this off, or drop cloth, and I wanna start doing the side first. Okay, so I have everything taped off. If you were going to roll your paint, I don't think that it would be necessary to tape all of this off. But because I'm not rolling, I'm gonna use my paint gun, and I wanted to just be on the safe side because you just can't always control where paint goes. So when you're using a paint gun. So everything's taped off that I don't want touched. I do actually want this brick to be white, but because it is so close to the mantle, I did have to tape that off. And then, yeah, we're just gonna get started and see how it works. I am using Behr masonry, stucco, and brick paint, which I have not used before. I have only painted my brick with like primer. So we're gonna see how this works, and I'll keep you posted. So when I do the ledge of the fireplace, you see that I'm just not going all the way to the bottom. I'm just kind of stopping right there at that last brick, and then I will take my paintbrush when I'm done and go do these last little bottom ones. Just because I don't want to have to tape around right there. My drop cloth doesn't stay put, so I'm just going all the way until I can and then stopping. I will do this as my very last thing because obviously I have to step on it. And up there, that wood, I started to paint it with this Behr brick paint, but then I don't know if that's good for the wood or not. So I may use something else for up there on that wood section. Okay, so everything is painted that I can do at the moment, and I'll turn around and do it or show you in a minute. But for now, I want to work on using this wallpaper up at the top of the fireplace. I'm gonna turn around the camera and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've painted all of this front, this side, the bumpy things on the top. I cannot paint this brick yet because my mantle is taped off. But up here, this section of wood right here, I would like to see this wallpaper, white barnwood. I'm gonna see it. Yeah, I think, yeah. So I'm gonna try to put it up right now. That way I can go ahead and get this ledge finished up with the paint and clean my paint gun. But I'm not positive that it's going to stick with a little bit of wet paint up there, so we'll see. Okay, so at this point, I was using wallpaper, a big piece of it, and I could not get it to work. So you'll see in a minute, I decided to cut my wallpaper into strips because it kind of looks like a panel. So I decided to cut my wallpaper into strips, and it made it a lot easier to work with. I even at some points cut the strips in half and just pieced them together. So my suggestion when working with wallpaper. So I said that I was going to either paintbrush or roll the mantle area. I just didn't feel like getting my paintbrush out. So I did tape off the mantle a different way and tried to tape in here a little bit. And I just laid, this is from my peel and stick tile stuff. I just laid that in there to kind of block the paint from getting in there too bad. And I just went ahead and sprayed all that. Sprayed that whole thing. And there's the wallpaper. I need to get my mirror up there. And now I'm going to, I think I'm gonna go ahead and spray those bottom bricks. And I said I was also gonna paintbrush those, but I'm just gonna try to use a little shield for my carpet and spray and see if that works out for me. So let's see. This thing blows a lot of air, so lots of times if I have something light, it'll just blow it out of the way. So I'm gonna have to hold on to it and see if it works. Okay, I see a little bit of white on the carpet, so I don't know. If you care about your flooring, you may not want to use this method. So at this point, I am just using my shield and I'm just going around the bottom of the bricks and spraying that very bottom layer of brick and then removing all of the drop cloths and finishing up.